today I'm going to make the project recipe Beneath the Pines. I print them out in black and white because that's all my printer does, but it means that you can actually use this for anything. You don't have to worry about having this paper pack. But let's make what the example is here, then we can make it with other things as well. So it has your cutting guide as well. So starting with cardstock, and then we've got a couple of pieces of paper to cut out as well. We do the border punching first. So we've got our border maker system. Let me grab these pieces of paper out the way. And this is the dark green cardstock. Moving away this white piece. This is the cartridge I'm using, the same one that I've used in the thing. I don't know, it's a habit that I do this just to make sure it's in properly. So I've done the 4.5 by 6.25 cuts there. So we'll use get that one out of the way. I'm going to use our 12-inch trimmer, and I've just got the normal cutting blade in there. So 4.5. I'm guessing that's just plain old in half now. A little bit left over, and I'm not sure I should have, but oh well. 4.25, which is what I have already on that one. They can be hard to read. You do have to kind of make mistakes, but I make mistakes. Now 6.25. Let's get this right this time. 6.25. I got it right. 6. Oh, this one's going to be 5.25. That's what it says. 5.25. And there'll be a little bit left. You can tell that because it's kind of greyed out here. Like that. That's rubbish. So I've got a 6.25 by 4.25 and a 4.25 by 5.25. So 5.25, 6.25, and a little bit left. Done. So that's my things there. Sorry, they're probably above the screen, you can see it, but I'm just putting them out the way anyway. So we're going to do, this piece of paper just gets cut in half, so think about which way your pattern runs, because so I'm going to cut it this way, it makes it that way on my page, so you must think about your patterns before you cut. So that's that one. We're going to do I'm getting confused. out which one I was going to do for each, and I'm like, which one is that? So that is this one. So we're going to do 1 inch. So you can measure to this way and do 1 inch, and then, or you can measure that way when you're doing it. So 1 inch. Get that out of the way. 1 inch. Chopping that in half basically, so 5 inches. There's that one, and this one. Again, I've got to think about the pattern. I want it to be, that's top that way. No, that way, it's got that way. So, we've got 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let's do 5 1/4. With these, it tends to be all about your cutting guide more than anything, and making the right cuts. And once you've got them all, page recipe comes together quite quickly. 5 1/4, and we've got this one's left over to make a tag. Then we're going to do 1 1/4. It's all very quartery. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. Where are you? There you are. Just trying to measure it up right. And I'm going to leave this piece for a little while. So this one would be the one that has the circle. So I'm going to do that later. These are all my bits. Look at all my bits. Hang on. All my bits. Okay, so putting it together, that's your cutting guide. That's what we've just done. And that bit will be the circle that's in here. That's just everything cut out. So now we're just going to put it together, and it's just got all the instructions on how to put it together. So these go at the bottom of your pieces of paper. Let me move this one out the way. That's the bottom of my pages. Then I have this. Oh, what have I done? This one goes here. This one goes here. So this is just giving you an example. It's 3 pieces of paper. There, so I'll just pause it and I'll put this together. And then of course these little spiky ones will go along here. And the other one, there was the 3 spiky ones. We're going to cut it into thirds, and then that will stick out from behind this photo to make like a branch thing there. So I will stick all this down. So I've just stuck those 6, can't count, on. Now I'm going to show you, this is the repositionable tape, and if you've got something like this, it's very easy to use. You're just going to move it right along, and you don't need to worry about, you know, where it's missing or whatever, because it will stick down. That one will go there. In the picture it looks like there's something behind this, but I can't work out where they get that from, so I've just left that out. And I'm actually going to also, on this one, because on the other ones I've cut these little bits out, so I'm going to do it with this one too. Let's just cut this little bit out so that I don't think it matters which side I stick it, but I'll just put this along here, and as you can see it doesn't matter, it's not perfectly in the middle. Now this one, I'm going to go there. So these ones I've just also cut out those little bits so that they can go on, and I'll go cut out that circle now, and then that'll go sticking out from underneath the circle. So I've got 3 of those there. So let's do that. I will show you how to cut out the circle though, so let's clear the space and do that. So I've got out my custom cutting system, which is the mat, these guides in all different shapes and sizes, and then our blades. So this one's a bit wider than this one, so this is the one you would do your mat, which I'll do that now. And then when it comes to cutting a photo, you would make the photo slightly smaller, so you'd use this smaller one, and that's just going to go around the edge here. Go. So that's my little frame that I'm going to put on my page. Let's do that. So here's my circle. Again, I'm just going to use this one because it's just easy when you're not quite sure where to put things, because you can lift it off again. That one goes somewhere like that. But what I'm also going to do is stick that one down and just lift it up, chuck it over there. In this direction. And that's another good thing about the repositionable. You can just pick it up, move it wherever you like. And then there was another one going kind of out that way. And we are done. Obviously you would then put your photos in. What else has it got? I feel like they're missing something. Yes, I am. So there was also the stickers. So here's the stickers. Let me try and fill the frame with this one. There we go. And so we've got these border stickers, and it's got some on there. I don't know. It's not like we're in Australia. I don't know that we have bears to use this one. But okay, let's chuck that one on there. And the bear's going to walk that way. That one goes there. And again, one of these was up here. And that is a pretty close version of the project recipe. You would also then pop your journaling. Actually, there was a journal box, which was like in here somewhere, and my circle might be a bit bigger than what they had, but that's okay. And then there's different embellishments on here as well. So this is just the basic layout, and then you can embellish and put your photos on. Great, that's that. Bye.